Hello, this is me, JD I'm playing TR3 on the PC. This is All Hallows, the secret level that you only get if you collect all the secrets on TR3. So I've already recorded this level and I missed a couple of things out. If you're a PlayStation 1 player, you'll need to get... there's oozes and I'm not sure about the health pack situation, but on the PC version you carry all of your weapons and health packs over. PlayStation 1 you don't. So there's a number of things they put on this level that I think I get the same maps and everything. So it's the same thing on PlayStation, but you don't have your weapons. So. But otherwise it's the same difference. So Lara, we have to get up to the top. Lara. There's a main room we need to go into, which is where all the action happens. There's a thing there, but we can't get back up here. We'd have to climb back up basically. So there's a Uzi pickup at the top of the room here. And there's flares up here, I think, Lara? There's flares there. And then there's pickup here, so we'll come back for those flares later on. Okay. Gotta be a bit careful because Lara can fall off of these, it's very annoying. So if you didn't have the guns, they would be there. There's a health pack and there's a little bit of a shimmy thing we need to do. Drop down without falling off, please. I've already recorded this and I was bloody annoyed at myself. I was like, ugh. I thought I might as well look at the guide properly and then have another go. I did these things out. I thought, oh, it's annoying. So, drop down. Bats will come out, they don't do any harm to Lara. Jump and grab. Pull up. Thank you, Lara. Right. So, I don't need these. I've got like 25 small health packs and about nearly the same that big. I didn't use the weapons cheat or... Because earlier games they give you weapons but not health packs, and then later ones they give you pretty much everything. I didn't do that on this game. Managed to get through right to the end with more than enough health packs and pretty much most of the weapons I needed, so... Lara, drop down. Right, Lara. So, there's this shimmy thing. I think you can, when you come into the level, because it comes straight in from the end of the game, you get that thing where it shows you your statistics, and then you start sliding down this tunnel thing. And then, you can, apparently you can grab hold of the thing, but not how you turn around. So, run, jump. But if you can't get it by sliding down the hole where we came in, which is there, you can just do this. Apparently. So run, jump. Look, she's not going to get that, but she does. Shimmy over here. And again, I don't need to do this because I got all my weapons from the game, but the PlayStation 1 version doesn't have that, so... Don't take guns off you for that. That seems a bit strange, but... So... This level's not too bad, it's a little bit cryptic. I got through it without looking at a guide initially, but then I didn't know where the key was, and then it was spikes down there. Run, jump, grab. And then you can get to the end of the level, and then you can get to this room where you need the key, and then I thought, oh, where's this key? And I didn't know where it was. And then doing a double back, you find you can't get back because the zip line, the handle doesn't reset, and there's supposed to be this gap. Lara refuses to, she refuses to climb down. Apparently there's a way of doing it, but it's very glitchy. So, I tried getting back and I couldn't, so. And then there's a trapdoor right at the end of the level, and if you don't pull the lever, you have to pull a different lever in a different room, and there's like these knives, all these blades, swinging blades. And it was a little bit like that didn't make sense to me. It opens a door, basically, so I'll have to point that out when I get to it. If you do miss, well, playing it blind, whenever you're going to miss bits and pieces. A little bit confusing. Oh, most of these levels are a bit confusing, to be honest. Right, there are flares at the top. I don't want to miss those. Again, it's quite easy to fall off of this thing here, so Lara is okay not to fall off. Run, jump. Okay. But, quite interesting level, certainly, but, It's not mandatory. If you don't get all the secrets, you can't get into it, and if you don't play it, it doesn't affect the game, I suppose, but jump here, Lara will bang into that fence thing there and fall down. Right, we've done all that other stuff there. Right, Lara, don't fall off. There's a flares here. We need to get up to here so we can get onto this central thing here. So if you want flares, show us a camera thing there. So it could be a clue. Gotta get onto that thing there, which is the middle. It's like a little. Oh, there we are. Make sure your health is at maximum or near maximum. Now don't go right to the end here because Lara will just fall straight down. So go to about here. About there. Grab. Let Lara fall a little bit. The tile breaks. Fall down to here. If you've got low health, initially you will be killed. So load health packs because it's a PC version. Now what you can do is you can either. There's a thing over there. I'll get that in a minute. You can either jump down there. Oh, on the wrong side, Lara. There's a slidey thing there, and then you can just go across that side bit there, or you can jump down from this corner. But it's risky if you jump from this corner because if you do, you might bang your head. So I fall straight down. So I'm not going to do that because that's not the way I did it. But you can do this other way. There's about 2 ways of doing this basically. Run, jump, Lara. Don't fall off. Right, I'm going to do the way that I actually did it in my practice. It's a bit more interesting than doing the way that I saw in the guide. Go to here, jump over there. Okay, there's a bit of a musical prompt there. There's a door here, we come through there later on. Jump, grab. Now, later in the level, there's a trapdoor there that opens and it goes down to the bottom half of the level, which is the back end of the game. Back end of the level. Come to here, there's some pickups here, Lara. What's this? Some bullets and another health pack. Now, what are we doing? I want to just check out something because what you can do is you go one of 2 ways. You can either. There's 2 little platforms there, and there's a health pack on the second one in the corner. There's a lever in that thing there, which opens the trapdoor at the end of the level, which we need to pull out in a minute. The central structure, you can climb up and down it. Which is the way I did it in my practice. Lara, what are we doing? Okay. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to show there's a little ladder thing there. So I'm going to pull this now. This is the trapdoor. This is very cryptic because when you first play it you think, where is this thing? Pull that. That opens. That's right at the end of the level. That's a little bit confusing and very naughty. What I'll do is, well, we have to come back up here because there's a ceiling ladder that we have to move, which is up there, which we haven't moved yet. And the zip line there, which we haven't gone on yet. Now what I did was I jumped onto this. There's a platform there, and then you can get onto that from over there. I don't know if you can reach that from over there. Can you get that? I think you can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the way I did it in practice. There's a climbable wall, I'll point that out actually. So, what you can do is jump from here. Lara falls down like a wally. Lara. You can jump onto that platform, I did it poorly. You can't get over this fence, but sometimes Lara can walk through it by accident, I don't know why. There's nothing down here at all. There's this thing here, it's just for looking at. There's no reason to try and get into it. I thought there was a reason Lara could get onto that. Lara. Should do that, which is really weird. If you want to get... Actually, you can jump onto that over there. And there's a door down there and another door on the other side. We're trying to get to that thing over there. Pull up to here. So there's a shimmy thing, or you can climb up the wall in the corner. There's 2 ways of doing that. And then when we've finished, we can get over to this and climb up on top of that to get back to where we want to go to up there, where the beaver was. So I just realised I can't find that. Oh, what are we doing? I can't. Lara can't do corners, can she? Just realised. Where's that thing gone, Lara? It takes us back over there, and that's the shimmy. Right, I'm gonna have to do it this way then, because I'm up here. You can climb up in the corner, and there's like an invisible climbable wall. What you can do, Lara. See. What we can do is, if you want to get over there, angle Lara a little bit more like that. Run, jump, and grab as you get it. So we need to shimmy over here. You can climb up the corner if you want, but it's more interesting because it's Tomb Raider and Lara's good at climbing walls and stuff. You need to pull this lever here. Oh, look at that. Health pack as well. Pull this lever here. Opens the door down below, so we need to get back down. You can either drop, like hang and drop, or you can jump onto a climbable wall, but if Lara's going to get this or not. There it is, you can just do that. If we go into here, I'm going to get that house back on that platform in a minute. There's it's just above us here. So this area down here, there's not much going on down here. What you can do is, this is breakable tiles, you just keep running like that. They'll break, we pull another lever here. This opens, that moves that ladder thing where the lever was. Lara, right. Come on, Lara. You need to do a little bit of a run. Jump, grab. Now I'm gonna go and get that health pack because you can't jump up from where we're gonna go. You can climb up here. In this corner. I didn't know this at all. This is very well hidden. This is a bit naughty for design. Go about there. Do about want to jump and you should bloody get this right. There's a health pack there. We need to go back up to where we were before. We can't get up from here, Lara, can we? There's a climbable. I'm not sure we can get up. There we are. There's another climbable wall. This is all very strange. I'm not sure why they did this. I don't know if we can get up there. Can we get up there, Lara? I think we can, can't we? I've got this wrong. Right, there's a climbable wall here. I didn't know this. I normally climb up the structure, and then there's a way of getting up on the other side. It's strange when they did that. That's kind of a funny design choice. Right, so we've already done all the main stuff. We can get up to here. Saves climbing up the middle structure. It's a little bit more risky going up the other side there because you can end up falling off. Right, so we're back up to this section here. We pulled the lever in that alcove. Right. And you can jump onto this thing. We've already done that bit there earlier. You can just basically do that. I was trying to get Lara to jump at an angle onto this. It's very difficult. But you can do it, but it's like more often than not you'll fall off. So we go to here. And we need to get to this little corner thing. Come on, Lara. Drop. Pull up. Okay, stop here. And back in. Part 2.